Good morning, you motherfucking sunshines. Alright, good morning, fuckers. Back on the trail, man. Shit. Oh, yeah. Well, slept like a baby last night. It was wonderful. When I set up here at camp, it was still somewhat light out, and then setting up my fucking tent in the wind. And this is a somewhat rocky area. It was a pain in the ass, but we finally got her set up. By the time I did set it up, it started to sprinkle rain for like 10 minutes, and then that stopped. And then it became calm as can fucking be. Not a breath of fucking wind. I was worried about camping up here like that with the wind, but it turned out well. Slept amazing. Well, that's the view you didn't get to see last night of Lake Ennis. I came down off of that thing yesterday, switchback. Took me a while to finally find this somewhat flat spot to camp, but we're still heading down to Lake Ennis. The trail goes right around it. I think that's in about 5 miles we get down there. And then we'll be hitting a dirt road for the remainder of this alternate up to the town of Whitehall. And then we head on the highway west up to Butte. I believe it's about 65 miles to Whitehall and another 15 or so to Butte. Now we will be hitting, I think, a half-assed town today at some point. I think there's a general store. I have plenty of food on me, but at least maybe I'll get a soda pop. We'll see. This is one of the few days that my mileage is already set up for me. I was looking at the map last night. So once we hit this road, I'm sure we'll be hitting a lot of private property. I don't want to dick with that. Finding BLM land and all that shit. But there is a free, legit campground. I think it's very bare bones. No shower, no cell phone coverage, no nothing. Except for maybe a privy. But it's free. And it's right off the trail pretty much. And that's 25 miles from here. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't have to dick around with pitching my tent in somebody's backyard. I reckon we'll make it to Whitehall in about 2.5 days. Maybe pick up a day's worth of food, or at least a morning's worth of food if I'm out to get me in a Butte. Or if I even go into Butte at all, I might be able to resupply in Whitehall. We'll play that by ear. Figure it out. I got to figure out my next resupply points because we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and it's kind of weird coming out. But yeah, like well, you got Butte, then you got Helena, Augusta, maybe Lincoln, and the East Glacier, and that's it. But they're very long hitches, so I think I have some subscribers up in Montana that hit me up a long time ago. Maybe I'll hit them up and see about rides and shit so I can take care of those last few resupplies on this fucking trail. But that's a long way off. Right now, we're going to get down to this fucking lake. There's no wind again this morning, and it wasn't that chilly last night, so it should be a great fucking day, man. Alright, let me tell you something about that guy right there in front of me running. That guy's name is Dave, right? Dave just turned 63 years old. He's out here running and shit. And we got to talking for about a quarter mile or so. figure out what the hell I was doing out here first. Thought it was badass. And then we got to talking about you're only as old as your mind allows you to be. And it's 100% true, okay? I don't give a fuck. As long as your joints and you don't have any major fucking issues going on with your goddamn body, it's all fucking up here. This guy runs every fucking day. He's like, I'm slow as shit, but I'm out here moving every fucking day. Humans were born to move, not sit idle for fucking days and weeks and months and years. It's just, we're not built for that shit. We're built to fucking move. And this guy's gonna go on a east to west coast trip across the country on his dirt bike next year. Dirt bike, okay? This motherfucker's 63 years old. So don't fucking tell me you're too old to do this shit. I don't give a fuck. You're just looking for a Rolodex of excuses you've built up in your head over the last 30, 40 fucking years saying you can't do this shit. Well, start saying you can do this shit. Wake up every goddamn morning and say it's gonna be a great fucking day. And it will be a great fucking day. Shout out to you, Dave. You're a fucking badass, man. Alright, mofos. I was hoping there was there's a general store in this small ass town. There's a post office and there's this McAllister Inn Steakhouse bar, but obviously they're not opening, and their menu out on the door there says $45 fucking for a steak. So that's out of the question anyway. I just wanted a goddamn soda pop. But we made it to the highway. I suppose you could take this highway 287. You could take it north up to then head west over to Whitehall, but it's gonna be too much traffic and I don't want to deal with that noise and shit, so I'm gonna take this Meadow Creek whatever the fuck road. 58 miles on that bitch will put me directly in Whitehall. So that is the plan. That campground is somewhere along the way, and that's where we're gonna camp tonight. Holy fuck, man! I got burned a hole in my foot on that road walk out of Yellowstone last week. It fucking hurts. I gotta tape it up before I go any farther. But rest up here. I'm fucking starving, so I'm gonna get some calories in me. It's like 10 a.m. but I am fucking starving. So we'll rest up here a bit and we'll keep pushing, man. Well, hello there. Aren't you the cutest fucking things ever? How y'all doing? Good morning. Alright, mofos, up and at 'em. Goddamn. Got a half-ass nap in there. Took a good hour and a half. As remote as this dirt road is, you still get quite a bit of traffic on here, and these fucking looks people give you when you're just sitting on a fucking against a tree on the side of a fucking road with your shoes and socks off eating M&Ms and shit. It's fucking priceless. But I do hope this road stays remote, and I hope it stays dirt for the remainder of the day at least. I got 10 in, which leaves 15 to Potosi Campground, man, where I'm gonna stay. Looks like I said pretty bare bones. There's a hot springs there, but I will not partake in that. It's a little farther down the road. I'm just there for the free tent site, and so I'm not stepping on anybody's toes and private property and that shit. Oh my god, this I've had a wrap on the bottom of my left foot because of that fucking hole that's in there. And this tape's not holding on. I couldn't find any Loco tape when I was in the last town in Bozeman, so I got some of this ghetto-ass waterproof tape, whatever, but it only holds on, has been, for like 2 miles at a time, so we'll keep taping it as necessary. Alright, let's get these goddamn weary-ass bones to fucking numb up again so I can start walking at a reasonable pace. Should be at camp fairly early, well, at least compared to last night, man. Alright, let's get to it. mofos. Oh my god, I'm sore. That's camp, man. Potosi Campground. It's free. It's only like a half mile off that road, so not too bad. Got a nice river. I thought I was gonna be able to enjoy dinner on this lovely picnic table here, but of course it's starting to rain. It started to sprinkle right when I was rolling up here. God damn you, Mother Nature! What the fuck did I do? Anywho, I'm gonna take my sweet ass time getting out of here tomorrow. As long as it's not raining, I'm gonna sit my ass on that picnic table, enjoy a couple cups of coffee, and we'll push it on from there, man. We did get 25 today on the road. It was nice and beautiful once I got out in the outskirts of that little half-ass town away from private property. It was actually quite nice. So, alright, my feet got shredded nonetheless. I'm gonna hop in my tent, eat my fucking ramen, and we'll holler at you fuckers in the morning.